All right, so today we're going to get started with geometry. And so we just watched a video on points, lines, and planes. And so we're going to go ahead and fill out this worksheet here. So looking at question 1, it has this picture here where it starts at a point and it goes through another point and then continues on. So this here is known as a ray. Moving over to question 2. This here where it starts at a point and then ends at another point. This would be a line segment. Question 3, where it keeps going in one direction and also goes through in a different direction but passes through 2 points, that's going to be a line. So we have a ray, a line segment, and a line. So for problem 4, it says draw a ray and label it AB. So remember, a ray is when we start at a point, we pass through another point, and then keep on going. Well, since it's AB, my points are going to be A and B. For question 5, it says, draw a line segment and label it CD. All right, so no, my points are going to be C and D. And since it's a line segment, it's just going to go from point to point and not pass through either of them. And then for question 6, it says, draw a line and label it EF. So I know my 2 points are going to be E and F. And with a line, it's going to pass through in both directions. Then it says for problem 7, draw line segments from the following points to each of these points listed. So it says point A to point B. So I'm going to start at point A and draw one to point B. And then from point E to point C. So here from E to C, from point G to point B. And I'm going to keep going here, F to B. And you'll see that we are actually making a picture. Well, this is kind of fun. It's like I'm drawing a little picture here by drawing these points from D to F, C to D, D to A, E to G, and look at that. I just drew a cube. And then it asks down here, how many dimensions does this object have? So if I'm looking at a cube, is that going to be one-dimensional, two-dimensional, or three-dimensional? Maybe you've heard the term 3D, where it looks like something has dimensions to it. It's like popping out at you, it has volume, there's layers to it. And since this is a cube, it's not just a flat shape. This is going to be three-dimensional. So you're going to do the same thing over here where you start at point H, go to point I, start at point I, go to J. It's going to make a picture. And then with this picture, you're going to put how many dimensions this object has. Okay? So there we practice drawing some line segments. And this is all we have for the exercise portion for today. And then you have the exercise sheets here. So what you're going to do is use this exercise sheet we just completed to complete these worksheets. And so here you're just going to match what it says here. Like for example, the basic elements of geometry, question 2, line AB. Well, I remember a line passes through each of the 2 points and then keeps going, and that'd be represented here. Passes through points A and B, and it goes past those points in both directions. And then we have ray AB. Well, a ray that starts at one point and then passes through the other and keeps on going. So that'd be this one here. So I'm going to connect this one all the way down there. And you're going to keep going for this sheet here. And then remember a plane, that's going to be what all of the points sit on. So which of these pictures to the right would show a plane that all of these points would sit on? And then we have the basic elements of geometry second page, all right? And notice this is the same as the first. So if you want to connect using these lines, you can do that. So I'm going to match from 3 to the bottom picture here with a line, Or if you want to just write in the number, you can do that too. So if I wanted to match 3 with the bottom one, I could just write in 3 here. All right, if that's a little bit easier for you. If you wanted to do 2 with line AB up top. Okay, so these are the same pages. It's just up to you whether you do the one where you're matching or the one where you just write in the corresponding number with the picture, okay? And this is your only sheet for today after you watch the Edpuzzle and complete the exercise sheet here. All right, thank you very much. Have a wonderful Monday.